Hi, I'm Cheri Gaulke, and I'm an artist, and I'm delighted to be working with A Window Between Worlds. I'm going to give you a quick introduction to who I am and a little bit about my work. I believe that our personal experience really forms who we are, and this image is very iconic for me. It's me at about age 4 with my father, who was a minister. I come from a family of 4 generations Lutheran clergy, grew up in the Midwest, St. Louis, Missouri. And this image that I've used a lot in my work represents a moment when I believe I had my first feminist thought. I was 4, and that's when I learned that I couldn't be what I wanted to be when I grew up, which is just like my daddy, a minister, because I was a girl. And someday I would have to change my name because I'd have to get married and I could no longer be a Gaulke. And I was very upset, angry, felt a great sense of injustice about this that has been fueling me ever since. It's sort of very deep-rooted in me, and all my work that is on behalf of anyone and everything that doesn't feel fair or right in this world comes from this moment.
I've been an artist all my life. It's just something that I loved and was good at. And it's not until 1975, when I moved to Los Angeles to be involved with the Feminist Art Movement, that everything really clicked for me. That's when I discovered that I could not only make art, but that I could combine it with my passion for social change. During the 1970s and 80s, I did a lot of different kinds of artwork, art that was personal, about female sexuality, about the body, and also about political issues such as nuclear war, global issues, and the environment. It was also a time in which my colleagues and I innovated new kinds of artwork, art that would go out to a public through the media, artwork that innovated the use of graphics, performance art, video, ways in which we could reach a wider audience and raise awareness about issues and create social change. My personal experience with sexual assault happened when I was in college and art school. And one evening I went home with a guy. He was dreamy, handsome, romantic. He made me an omelet. And we went up to his bedroom, and then suddenly everything changed. And I was caught in a violent, aggressive, sexual rape, essentially. And I was confused. I didn't know what was going on, and I couldn't get him off of me. And what was really bizarre is that I wouldn't scream out. I wouldn't ask for help. It was at his parents' house. His parents were in the other room. I was embarrassed. Went home later. I bled for days, and all I could think is, what had I done to create this? In my own mind, it was somehow my fault, because this was a time in the mid-70s before the term date rape even existed. So there was no consciousness. The word rape existed, but rape was something that happened in dark alleys by strangers, not by someone you knew. I teach filmmaking to teens at a Los Angeles high school. In fact, I'm in my classroom right now, and with my students, we've gone out into the community and recorded stories and shared stories of people whose voices are not often heard. And I've seen what a difference that makes, how it raises awareness about issues. You and the people that you work with have important stories to tell, and the words and images that you will create are powerful and can create change. By sharing your story, you will empower others to do so and to explore what they can do to end domestic violence. You may even reach people who are in a domestic violence relationship and aren't aware of it. So in advance, I thank you so much for doing this work, for being brave, for sharing your stories, for facilitating others to share their stories. And together, I believe we can truly make a difference. So thanks for participating in the I Can, We Can digital storytelling project, and I look forward to meeting you at some point and working with you. Thank you. We can do it together.